Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading for July 9th to the 16th. We're taking a look into the energies of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone, but I do suggest you check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs that come out throughout the week on my channel. Also, remember that time is relevant in the spirit realm, so these may be upcoming energies, current energies, or some sort of validation from spirit in regards to a past energy. Please subscribe to the channel. It truly helps on the YouTube algorithm. Also, please click like. Please share the video if it resonates with you. And don't forget to watch us on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock p.m. where we do live mini readings, as well on Sundays where we bring on different live spiritual guests, and that's at 2 o'clock p.m. Mountain. And if you would like a personal reading, please contact me at oracleintuitions.com or through my Facebook page or my Instagram page at Oracle Intuitions. And you can email me at oracleintuitions1111@gmail.com. So let's get into it and see what is coming through for Capricorn. So for the mind, we have loyal heart, beautiful energy. For the body, we have the yin. And from spirit, all that glitters. These are actually truly beautiful energies. So it feels like you're really embracing. Now, here's the thing. I feel like externally we have this yin. So for some of you, this could be really embracing your feminine side. And this can, apply to the masculine or the male gender as well. It just feels as though you're in this place of perhaps nurturing, perhaps balancing, like I said, the feminine side, showing compassion, okay? When we have that yin energy that's coming through, it can really be energy that's coming from the heart. It possesses a more feminine side, all right? Maybe you're in this place where you're looking at things in a gentler type of way, still maintaining your personal strength, but it really feels that for some of you, it feels like maybe there's something that is happening, externally or internally that is starting to bring about this feminine energy. We also have within the mind this loyal heart. So it really feels like for some of you, relationships might be coming to a place where you're really wanting to dedicate yourself, possibly to another person, possibly trying to deepen a current commitment, or this even could be loyal to yourself. All right. We have all that glitters that's coming in from spirit. So it feels like things are really in this place of becoming, I don't want to be cliche, but it's like your dreams are coming true, or they're coming to this place where things are really starting to fall into possibly a place that they're supposed to be. Now, I am also getting, though, from spirit, sometimes when we have that all that glitters, is we have to remember that all that glitters isn't really as shiny. Okay, it doesn't mean that things aren't happening the way that they're supposed to happen, or that things aren't getting better. It's just that we also have to maintain a particular balance. So, we may be looking at something as all shiny, all glittery. It's feeling wonderful. And I do get that from especially these two cards. I kind of look at this all that glitters with the cards that are around us. This is only a small, type of energy that's saying maybe possibly, still maintain that sense of balance. We don't want to be walking through life completely on, cloud 9, simply because, sometimes if that cloud dissipates, that can lead to a strong disappointment. But when you have that yin energy coming in, especially with that loyal heart, it feels like you're starting to embrace more of your personal energy. It may be embracing that feminine side of yourself. It may be just allowing yourself, to be more compassionate or empathic towards others at this moment. But sometimes when we're in that energy, we can bring in something all that glitters. So when we're in a place of loving and exuding love, sometimes negative energies can come through because we're in a place of being extremely open. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to close yourself off. I feel like that is just, you know, some sort of little warning from spirit, basically saying, watch those that wear, maybe possibly wearing a mask, because we do have those masks coming through. Okay. So watch for people that may not be possibly as loyal as you're being to them. And I feel like for some of you, this also could have to do with your intuition at this time. So pay attention to your intuition, especially with this yin coming in. All right. We want to be compassionate. We want to be empathic. We want to be in a place of having this loyal and open heart. But there may be people that are around that are possibly wearing a mask, and I feel like this is what spirit is coming through. It doesn't mean that you have to sit there and watch everybody with a bit of skepticism or be suspicious of everybody or everything. It's basically just saying follow your intuition, follow that natural sense of balance within yourself, and know to watch for the mask, because it's interesting. We have the loyal, so it's like almost showing too much loyalty towards maybe perhaps somebody that doesn't deserve it at this time. All right. So now this doesn't need to be a romantic situation. It can possibly be, you know, some other situation. Maybe it's just within your side of yourself where you're seeing there again, you know, like, am I completely on cloud nine? Or do I need to just be kind of careful with my thoughts at this moment? So let's get some clarification and see what's coming through. Clarification for Capricorn. All right. Yeah, we have the Strength card. It's like, again, this is a very strong feminine type of energy, but it's balancing the gentleness with the beast. All right. It's having that good balance between the two. So be strong where you need to be strong. Be compassionate and gentle where you need to be passionate and, you know, gentle. Have that empathy, but also continue to use your intuition at this moment. Show loyalty to those who deserve that loyalty, but be cautious of those masks. We also have, yeah, the Five of Cups. So I feel like for some of you, when we have this Five of Cups, the Five of Cups really talks about paying too much attention to the spilt milk. All right, to paying too much attention to past situations that may not have worked out. We've got these two cups that are right behind the person, so again, representing some sense of love. I'm also getting that for some of you, in the past, you may have really put up guards towards people because they were wearing a mask, and you thought that maybe perhaps they could trust them. I'm getting here that for some of you, it's time to let go of an energy where you felt that you were fooled, or that you felt like maybe you gave too much towards a situation that wasn't giving it back. Because we do have this loyal heart, we've also got this Five of Cups energy coming through. So it feels like, especially if you're in a current situation that you're feeling is going very well, maybe it's a deepening of that commitment. And it doesn't even need to be with, you know, a partner. It could be just within yourself. I just really am getting here is to pay attention to the balance. Pay attention to the balance. Even if somebody is wearing a mask, use that intuition to judge correctly and do what you need to do. But it doesn't mean that you need to go into this place of this Five of Cups energy where you're focusing just on the negative. Remember that these two cups are behind you, leading you to a better resolution, to a better feeling, to that feeling of love. We have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, let go of whatever isn't serving you at this time. This is really what I'm getting. So I do feel that for some of you, you know, the past situations are the past. All right? Especially if you had been fooled, or if you felt like you gave too much to somebody that wasn't returning it, or if you just got into this place of, how come I didn't see that they were doing this, or how could I have been fooled, or why, I gave so much but they were wearing a mask the whole time. It's time to let go of that energy, because deep within you, you do have this truly loyal heart. All right. But it's time to balance all of this out. It's time to just start using our intuition for better guidance going into the future. You don't need to stay in this energy of looking at the spilt milk. It's time to end that. It's time to end that, to move forward, because it feels as though there's a situation that's either about to, come through, or it's a situation that maybe that you're currently in, where this Two of Cups energy is very strong. This is that love. So maybe there's a deepening of a commitment with a current partner of some sort, or there's one coming through. We also have this Five of Pentacles. So it's interesting, because the Five of Pentacles is that energy of being left out into the cold, feeling like maybe through somebody's wearing a mask, you felt like you were abandoned. You were abandoned. You thought that this was a loyal relationship in some way, but they abandoned you. They left you out in the cold. They were lying the whole time. And again, I feel like this could be a past situation. Now, for some of you, this may be resonating with you as a current situation. So just take it as, how it relates to you at this time. It may be something for you to take a look at, especially if you're getting that sort of energy from somebody that they may be wearing a mask. It may be time to, cut that energy and let it go and move forward. But I'm really getting here that this is past energy for many of you. Okay, a past energy. Stay strong within your own personal strength. It's time to let things go. It's time to really move forward, and it's time to embrace who you are, especially this beautiful feminine side. And again, whether you're male or female, whatever gender, or however this relates to you, it's about embracing the compassion with this strength. So I feel like over this next week, there may be some sort of ending of either this energy, all right, this mindset, or possibly maybe you'll experience a release of some sort of energy with a current person, and it just feels like it's time to let them go, simply because of the fact that they were wearing a mask of some sort. So let's take a look at relationships and see what's coming through. Remember that relationships can be or they don't need to be romantic. They can be friends, family, and coworkers. They may also be a relationship with yourself, especially your higher self. I feel like for some of you that may be, very relatable, simply because of the cards that did come through. But again, let's take a look and let's just see what's coming in. So we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. Yeah, I really felt like that there was a lot of past relationships, that were coming through here. Again, don't spend the time focusing on past relationships. It's time to move forward. It's time to embrace something new. It's time to have the strength to move forward and time to let go, especially with that Ten of Swords energy. You're not abandoned anymore. It's time to move forward. And I feel like, again, either that deepening of a commitment within a current relationship, or perhaps a deeper relationship is trying to make its way through to you at this moment. We also, look at this, let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. When we're focused in on the past, we can sometimes try to control the future because we're scared. We're scared of going into that energy of heartache or being broken or being hurt. Okay, especially if people weren't showing who they were in the past before. We sometimes try to get to the bottom of the situation. We try to dig deeper. We try to, maybe for some of us, we may even test people to get them to reveal yourself. And I'm getting here from Spirit is you don't need to really do this. This isn't necessary at this time. It's time to let this go. This is all past energy. You don't need to test this person or a future person possibly coming through. It's time to just let this all unfold, and you will see the beauty of this situation for what it is. And we have pay attention to the red flags. The flags are cautioning you. So again, you know, if we're putting up too many control issues, if we're putting up too many barriers to allow something to evolve naturally, the red flags will start showing, but they may not be true red flags. All right, they may be the flags that we're just looking for something. You know, we're just looking for trouble. We're looking for you know, again, we might be doing tests and waiting for somebody to fail. We're kind of sitting back and just watching them. So is that what you're doing at this moment? And I feel like that may be the sign from Spirit is saying, look, you know what? It's just time to move forward. The past is the past. Now, again, I do feel that for some of you, this could be, you know, in relation to a relationship that you've already kind of had suspicions about. So again, take this as it resonates with you, because I do feel two separate situations that may be going on for you Capricorns. I feel like for some of you, this could be a validation from Spirit in regards to a particular relationship that you're struggling with at this current moment. All right, maybe you are seeing those red flags, but what I'm also getting here is when it says, you know, let go of the control, allow the situation to unfold itself. I feel like this person will reveal themselves. All right, this mask will come through, this mask will come off, and the real them will start showing. But I feel like that's for a very select few of you. All right, let's get some clarification and see what's coming in. So we have the Hand of Cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing the hand in gambling. Well, we already had that mask coming through. All right. So again, I feel like because it's falling under, look at this past life relationship. I feel like for many of you, this was somebody that wasn't showing who they truly were. And you found out later, but now it's affecting current or possibly upcoming relationships. So it's time to remove that energy. We also have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. So you know, especially if this has something to do with somebody that you possibly were with or you're trying to have a reconciliation with, I feel like the separation will close. It feels as though they may be possibly yearning from you, missing you, really thinking about you. It could be you towards another person. But again, I'm feeling let go of these control issues. Okay, especially if you're in a place where you're constantly suspicious of people. Like, what are they doing? How come they're doing this? Maybe you're watching them on social media, and that's not really giving you an accurate view of what's truly happening at this time within that energy, because it feels like there's something that you need to let go of in order to bring about either a better relationship or a stronger energy within a current relationship. It's like, stop looking at the past. Let's look at the future and let's move forward. And we have the runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, and listening to ego. So this could be possibly you. It could have to do with somebody else. I do get from many of you that this could have to do with you. Maybe you're scared of that intimacy, which is why you continue to look for red flags. And again, that fear of intimacy could be coming from past relationships that are resurfacing, and bringing you into a state of fear, or a fear of moving forward, that, you know, maybe you're reliving past abandonment issues or past issues of being let out, you know, are feeling like you were out in the cold. So what I'm getting here is to sit there and really re-examine things that are that are starting to surface at this time. Really take a true look at them and ask yourself, is this something that I need to hold on to? Have that strength. It's time to have that balance between the compassion, maybe forgiveness of some sort, and knowing that you're strong enough to move forward into a situation, into a relationship that is going to be beautiful for you. Let go of trying to control something and allow it to flow in a natural state, because you're going to start really seeing a lot of changes or things that, you know, Spirit is trying to bring through for you at this time. So let's get a closing message from universe and see what is coming through. So closing message for Capricorn. Closing message for Capricorn. Yes, your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. So, I feel like if that reading resonated in the fact in regards to a current partner where you feel like they're wearing a mask, maybe that you do have to have those red flags for, I feel like that's your validation towards that. But I'm also getting that for many of you, what this reading or what I just said within this reading really resonated with you. And this is that validation from Spirit saying, continue to have that strength, move forward, let go of those past issues. It's time to let go of the control and allow this relationship or a future upcoming relationship show you the true beauty of what it is. So I hope that this has resonated with you, Capricorn. Thank you so much for watching. Please click subscribe. Please click like. Please share the video. Please comment below if this reading resonated with you. And have an amazing week. Take care and many blessings.